Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to our show. I think we're having a wonderful day on this 13 April 2025. Today we're about to be playing some tower. Sorry. Well, today we're about to do an intro. Start the day right? Start the day right. So without further ado, let's go. Super good mood today. Because we slept really well, right? That's always a good time. So, you're gonna make the same thing as usual. You know how it is, you know what it is. We got about 2 days left of this because the bread will be missing. I got 4, okay? I got 5, that's 9. Today's Sunday, right? Today's Sunday. And tomorrow is our weigh-in day. Because I have a bit more energy. I had time to call my father, to call my mom. So that makes me more energetic. Forgot to take out the water from the noodle yesterday. Let's go. Okay. It's crazy how a couple minutes makes a difference. Right? Yesterday, I was a zombie. Right? Today, we're doing pretty good. Today we're doing pretty good. You wanted it to be picture perfect. I was watching the video that I did yesterday about the habits thing. Golly. Somebody must have had nightmare or some shit. I love cheese. I love cheese, shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I love cheese, shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, and this is hard and steamy. You know, this is how much we consume, YouTube. Right? This is just how much we consume YouTube because I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna make something different. So I'm gonna do this, right? And I'm gonna be putting it over here. What I'm hoping for is that the 4 pieces of bread are all of them super moist, and the cheese will still be the same quality, and the hot dog will be cooked better. So I'm kind of hoping for something different, something new. Even though they say you cannot change perfection. Right? Hear me out. They say you cannot change perception. You cannot... What would they say? They say that you cannot beat perfection, but you can change perfection. Right? But if you were able to change the definition of perfection, then it wouldn't be perfect, because perfect is there's nothing to change, right? But if there was multiple variants of perfection, what would you do with the situation? 13th April 2025. I don't know if I did the intro correctly or not. Oh well. You'll tell me anyway, right? You'll tell me in the comments. A little bit of a situation, right, yesterday? It's not a big deal, but... So I let in people in my life about 2 weeks ago. One of those person came in yesterday to our life and said, hey. And she did an invite, right? And she said, accept me. And I'm like, is everything okay? Why do you want to be... Oh shit, I just want to talk. And I want to sound savage, but... Like... I don't want to have guests every single time. Or I don't want to have the same guests every single time. Right? I want to give you guys variety. And the main thing is about taking part of the community, right? But the community in itself didn't appear from nowhere. It appeared from a common interest, which is the content. So then, see, I don't want to talk about this, but for example, you take somebody that's only doing reaction videos, only, right? And you have to look at the content that they did, right? And then you look at the content and you're like, wow, that used to be so talented, right? So then again, look at a person like Cemento Ken, who really tried to do other stuff and only the reaction succeed or got any traction. And you got bills to pay. And like, fuck, I don't like to do that, but I don't have a choice, right? So with this person yesterday, and she got mad at me. She got mad at me for not accepting her in the live. And I'm like, okay, I understand that you're mad, right? I understand that this sucks because I did allow you last time, but I didn't have to allow you last time, right? It's like asking your neighbor to borrow the lawnmower. I don't know why I use this example. It's like asking your neighbor to ask his lawnmower, right? And then you're mowing the lawn, and it says, "Hey, fuck, you're mowing the lawn. Let me borrow your lawnmower." And like, yeah, but dude, I'm using it right now. The guy says, "I don't care. Let me the lawnmower." You do have a right to say no. You do have a right to say no, but because you said yes at first time, then the fact that you said no is gonna be weird, right? So yeah. Of course I don't like making people mad, but at the same time, why would you think about my people first? Or the opposite, the opposite can be said too, the opposite. For example, I went to somebody the else life, right? And she invited me to come up. I took the opportunity, right? But when I come up, she's basically, I wouldn't say expecting me to do the entertainment, but I didn't do it. There was nothing, right? I was willing to help, of course, but I'm not this person. If I'm not here, what are you gonna do? You know? Teach a man how to fish. Give a man a fish, he'll fish one for one day. Teach him how to fish, he'll never ask for food again. But then, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm old school, right? Maybe I am old school. And most people, when they do TikTok Live, they do like battles and stuff like that, right? Oh, steamed bread. It's delicious. Steam. And look at the cheese. You look at most of the TikTok, right? And people do battles, but the battle is 2 people or more, right? Then it's not about you being entertaining, it's about everybody being entertaining, right? So there's kind of like a teamwork there, right? And then life is weird. Life is weird, right? So I've been listening to a lot of Trilta Shami lately. Don't ask me why. I just love a sugar. Woohoo! Honeys. And I've been listening to her a lot lately. I just like seeing this theme on the screen. makes me feel like a tough cookie. And most of her videos that I like are when she's with someone, right? Crystal or Avocado Avocado. When she's by herself, she's good, but she's not as good. So then, but before that, I'm never watching someone who's doing like a collab. You know, it's very rare. So I don't know how people do. Are collab the new norms? Is it weird to see somebody talking alone? There's another event where I wasn't there live. TikTok. And the host brought me up, but during in the middle of a conversation. I think they were talking about, we're talking about the reality of being a baby mama, you know, for reals. And I sympathize with those, but my knowledge on this, not that great. The funny thing is, they bring me up. They bring me up. They're talking about how shitty their ex is, right? The first one says, "Oh, my baby daddy is in jail." Typical hood shit, you know? Typical hood shit. And she was like, "I wish he was in jail." I was like, "Oh fuck," you know? But then, nothing better in the world. And they say, "What do you think about that ink?" I'm like, wow. And I'm a bro. I'm a bros. So I'm doing some backup. I got you, bro. So of course I'm trying to protect, and the best thing I can come up with is a repeat circle, right? It's like, okay. They probably saw this behavior from their parents. But then, the parents most likely was the father. You understand? So, they would like to content cheap. I felt bad. No? And I'm like, a bit of a rant this morning, huh? And I get people keep sending me their videos. And please like and comment. And please like and comment. I'm like, there's just this culture of where that is okay. You know? I don't understand it. I understand that it's social media. Okay. I understand that it's a social aspect. Okay, but there's a need for individuality, right? This cornucopia of let's do this together will lead you somewhere, right? For example, right? No, it's different, but for example, right? You got this family channel, right? Now, what we're gonna start seeing is people like the Shaytards. Shaytards were one of the family that started up on YouTube, one of the OGs YouTuber, right? And the Shaytards were the normal for father and mother, right? Then what started happening is the kids grew and grew and grew and grew. Some of the kids left. Now what happened is they had another baby. A lot of people think that they had this baby because nobody cared about the content if it wasn't family content, right? But the family was growing up. Understand? And then we have a guy like Outdoors Boy, where it's a father with his kid who's living in nature. And they're super interesting, but at the same time, it's about the kids, right? About teaching the kids. If there's no kids, the guy's not motivated. Well, then it's a problem. The problem isn't asking for help. The problem isn't being social. The problem isn't going live with somebody else. The problem is, can you do this on your own? And the girl doesn't even make content. That's not what I'm saying, but at the same time, I think it's important for me to have this independence, right? Independence. You know, I'm seeing other people and they're going to start up their life and they're going to be sharing it 10, 15 times. And ultimately, it's a numbers game, right? But I don't know, it just feels weird. It just feels that we're going back where you're using the lawnmower, but I need it, you know? It's just how I feel. Anyway, enough of these blah blah blah. Love you guys, take it easy. We'll see. We're gonna go take a shower on a Saturday. Sounds good? Sounds great.